As always, we look back at the previous game. On this occasion, it was a 5-0 victory at Prestat in town. 8 changes, but the team was very fluid on the night.
Yeah, the players that came in, very good. Younger players dealt with the surface and the opposition, very well. It was a very solid performance. We could have had really 6, 7, 8 goals. Didn't really trouble us either, which was nice. Always nice to get a clean sheet. And the boys that come in did really well.
And you talk about the surface, no disrespect at all to the people at Bastion Gardens, but it wasn't perhaps the best playing surface, but nevertheless the New Saints coped very well with that.
Yeah, it was a little bit bobbly, and it's a grass pitch that was hard in places and had a bit of dust spots in others, but yeah, we know what it's going to be. We've been there many times. I've been there as a player and as an assistant, and it's a tough place to go. Usually it's really windy. It's a really tough place to go. They get stuck into you. It's a narrow pitch, and the fans are right by the pitch. So the result, the performance, and going through to the next round, very happy with.
And of course, looking forward to tomorrow now. The pitch certainly won't be an issue at Carmarthen Town this time round.
No, it's obviously the other 3G for a season or two now, I think. Went down there last season and put on a very good performance. Looking for the same again. No question marks about the pitch. We're used to it, and hopefully no question marks with how we're going to start the game and a reaction from last week's game. Yeah, obviously.
And talking of starting the game, do you know your starting 11 now?
Yeah, I know the starting 11. We've been tinkering and having thoughts through the week and what's going to be the best 11. So yeah, we've worked on it this morning. Worked on little things and where we need to improve on. Only small details, because we're still a very good side. You don't become a bad side by losing one game. So that's where we are at the moment.
And the players, of course, will know whether they're in that starting lineup or not.
Yes, they'll know how we're going to set up and what their jobs are, and even the subs that are going to come on as well.
And the phrase that we often use, the managerial selection headache, that must have been particularly powerful over the last couple of days. How do you cope with as a manager, having not only to select players but also leaving some out?
Yeah, you do. You just have to be honest, don't you? You have to give them your honest opinion, evaluation of how they've been doing, and if they've not been quite up to it, then they can probably see that themselves. A few disappointed faces, but what you want is a reaction from them as well. If they're on the bench and they're willing and able and fit to come off the bench and help the team, then we're looking for positive players. If they're moody and they sulk and they think that they've been hard done by, they won't come off the bench, and they'll either stay on the bench or stay out of the squad.
As we move into the second quarter of the JD Welsh Premier League, this is the second time now that we've played Carmarthen this season. Last time round, just a few weeks ago, 6-0 victory to the New Saints. How important is that as a confidence builder going into the game?
Yeah, we've seen them at first hand very early on. Good performance. We shifted the ball well and really took the game by the scruff of the neck on the day. I can remember, clinical finishing. Our play was fluid. It was sharp. We were passing it quickly. We created lots of chances. I think they started in a 4-4-2, which played into our hands because they had the two men out of the game, and our fullbacks were getting in, and we had lots of space in central areas. So whatever they come up for us tomorrow, I'm sure they'll have a game plan, but if we go in with the same attitude as that game, we've seen what they've got to offer. Don't think they've got many changes from that side, so positive, and that's what we're looking at tomorrow. The word positive from the word go. 3 points and a good performance. That's what we're asking from the players.
And the players have trained this morning for the final time before the game. What was the session like?
Yeah, good session. Did some our usual routine on a match day before, match day -1. We just ran through a few things from last week, got them out of the way, and did what we do normally. We tried to get the boys in good spirits, ready for tomorrow.
And the team is travelling overnight, staying overnight, should I say, travelling shortly from Park Hall. How important is all that in terms of the preparation, mentally, physically, for the players?
Yeah, preparation's key. I mean, last week we had a stopover and didn't really perform last week, got to be honest, but there's no way we're driving down and getting there for 11:15. The start's too early. We did it last year at Carmarthen and we had a good performance. I think it was 5. So we're going to do the same again, prepare properly, have an evening meal together tonight, breakfast together tomorrow, and be in good shape for kick-off at 2:30.
And finally, Scott, although you have your starting lineup in mind, what is the current injury situation here at Park Hall?
There's a couple of niggles, but I think everyone will be okay. Everyone will be available for selection.